Well, that was something. As we all predicted, Florida State gets out to a 35-point lead against the Florida Gators, rolls to an 81-60 victory. It got a little close late. It kind of looked like they might cut it to under 20, but it didn't happen. Florida State men's basketball wins for the 5th straight time against the Gators, a school record. Florida State's never done that before. Really is dominating a performance. Florida State doesn't usually play these kind of openers against a high-profile opponent. It's been like 20 years. To come out like this against the Gators is pretty impressive.
Yeah, man, because Florida's a talented team. I mean, they got some guys that can really play. That freshman guard's really good, and he just struggled with, they put Trent Forrest on him, they put MJ Walker on him. By the way, MJ Walker is a completely different looking dude. He plays now like Trent Forrest, except with a better shot. He's athletic, he's lean, he gets deflections, he really challenges on defense. And I thought what was interesting was after the game, Mike White talking about Florida State's defense and how he's played them now 4 times. He's lost to them every time.
More than that, going back to when he was at Louisiana Tech.
That's right. Yeah. I think he actually beat him at Louisiana Tech, right? So anyway, so he said that it was the best most connected defense he's ever seen with Florida State. Now it's one game and it was against a pretty young team, but man, moving forward, there were times last year where they really kind of struggled defensively. Well, man, that's a really good start. They just completely suffocated that team.
Yeah, really, it's been a long time since Leonard Hamilton's had that junkyard defense the way it was back, earlier in his tenure, 10 years ago, 8 years ago, when they were leading the country in field goal defense. We don't know if they're going to do that. But, man, they were in every passing lane, very active with their hands. Trent Forrest, MJ Walker, PJ Savoy is even playing very good defensively compared to what he was before. And then you got Chris Kamaja underneath the basket at 7'4", who can erase some mistakes. Offensively, though, PJ Savoy hits 5 of 7 3-pointers. As a team, FSU shot 11 of 23 from three-point range, which for a team that kind of the scouting report against Florida State the last couple of years as back off the three, cut off the driving lanes. They shot 11 of 23 from three-point range.
Yeah, I think obviously MJ Walker and Savoy are the two main guys. I do think David Nichols, he did not play well tonight. I think he's going to be a good player for them, and he's a good shooter. He just didn't shoot it well tonight. I think he's a good player moving forward. And Kofor was their leading three-point shooter last year, and Phil Kofor didn't play. I mean, look, I don't want to get ahead of myself, Ira, but as we talked about after the game, we need to probably look up where the Final Four is this year. I mean, it's got to be in New Orleans or Minneapolis or Houston. It's one of the.
Gene, we need the credit card. We need the
company
card.
We need to go ahead and book it. We need to go ahead and book it.
Book the flights.
I don't see how this can't happen. Because again, though, that is a really good team, and it's good. It's right to be excited. I mean, obviously, Florida State's not going to go undefeated. I don't know if they're. We don't even know yet if they're going to get to the NCAA tournament. They should if they stay healthy, because that was a whirling dervish, man, of guys out there that just getting in passing lanes and defending and playing hard. He played 15 guys. I think he played like 11 real players. Not walk-ons, you're real players. I'm not saying that you're not. I know you guys watch this. You watch all our stand-ups after basketball games. That's what Warchant's known for. You're real players, but I just meant scholarship athletes. He played 11 guys, and I think as they move forward, you get Kofor back. I mean, I think the leader in shots had 8. It's just a really balanced team.
Yeah, and Mike White, who complimented FSU's defense and their offense, he didn't come into the post-game press conference. I mean, it must have been a half hour after the game. And when he finally came, he said he was shell-shocked. Yeah. He must have said shell-shocked 5 times. He completely was stunned by how well FSU played and how poorly his team played. It was a really neat night, though, also. It's election night, so we didn't know what kind of crowd it was going to be. It was rainy earlier in the day. The students, man, they were awesome. They've been really good the last couple of years, but the students it was packed. The student section, they were loud. It was a really good environment for a season opener on a Tuesday night at 9 o'clock.
It was, man. It was. The students were here early. They were here about an hour beforehand, too. There really is a lot of juice around this program. And you remember, so the last time they had a great run in the NCAA tournament, they won a couple games and went to the Sweet 16, or they won the ACC championship. The next year, the season opener, everybody's excited, new season, Michael Sneer's senior year, they open with South Alabama and lose. So this time, after an Elite 8 run, everybody's genuinely excited about this program because they return so many people, and they come out and they're up 35 on Florida. I think this is something that can get going a little bit, man. They have a nice home schedule. Obviously, it's the ACC. They're not going to go undefeated. They're going to lose 8 games, 10 games total probably this year at some point. But it's a right to be excited because they look like a really good team.
Probably also helps that another sport on campus is not doing all that well, and people are finding something to be excited about. So get excited about Florida State basketball.
The swimming team will pick. The swimming program will turn it around, guys. Don't worry about that.
The Noles next go on the road to Tulane this weekend. But
when's our next stand-up going to be for Warchant.com?
With that Canisius game?
No, I meant overall, just in sport athletics in general. Will it be from South Bend?
Well, I think maybe we'll do some. Well, we'll see. We'll see how that game goes. That's a TBA. If it's snowing and they lose by 35, I don't.
That's
know
not going to happen, though. That's not going to happen.
Stand up anyway. For Corey Clark and Aslan Hajavandi, this is Ira Schofel signing off from the Tucker Center, where the Noles won 5 in a row.